Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Today we have Ruheena Kabir with us. She's going to talk to us about resilience and confidence as she empowers her way through life.
If I tell you who is Ruheena, Ruheena is a people's person. I am from Dubai, meaning I have come from Dubai. We had been living there for the last almost 15 years. So, I mean, from starting from Pakistan, which is my origin, I had worked in Pakistan, studied, born, brought up, studied, worked in Pakistan for over 12 years. Then I moved to Dubai for 10 years, 11 years. There, my work history is for that much period. Now I'm here. And of course, exploring the market and have few things on my table as well. How it all started was last year we got our permanent residency, meaning in
Okay.
2023. So together as a family, my husband, myself, and my daughter, we came in for the landing, and obviously we stayed here for a few weeks. I said, okay, no, let me be courageous enough and adventurous enough to, to make a move first. It's challenging in a way that it's totally a different environment, okay, and it was something very different for me to make a move like this because of today, in today's era, to be honest with you, nothing is impossible. Sitting from Dubai itself, I was trying to browse through the rentals and locations and stuff like that, but at the end of the day I was on my own. So having said so, yes, there had been quite a few challenges to name it. First of all, uh, when you are at home or whether you are living in an apartment, I mean, in a hotel or at home in an apartment, you're alone. You do not have anybody to talk to, right? So that is one. Secondly, change of culture altogether. Of course,
Mhm.
I mean, I'm from Pakistan and then I moved to Dubai. No doubt, Dubai is a very multicultural and it's a cosmopolitan country, but at the same time, it's kind of a desi environment. However,
Mhm.
here, yes, it's a totally new culture. I mean, it's a different culture starting, whether be it be talking on the phone, stepping out on the road, meeting someone, giving interviews, talking to people, having any kind of transactions. I know you name it, and it was new for me. So I wouldn't
Mhm.
call that it was challenging, but yeah, my biggest support had been, I should say, this friend that I have been mentioning about. Besides my own relative, they were really supportive because every weekend, they used to pick me up and I used to go and stay there overnight because I came to realize that at the end of the day, a human needs another human.
You seem like the kind of person who wouldn't let that take the best of you. So, if you were to give advice to other women out there who want to take a step like that, who want to, for the betterment of their family, their children, what advice would you give?
Sure. See, I have been talking to my friends also back home in Pakistan as well, and Dubai itself. And definitely, when I took this decision, by the way, when I took this decision, like within my family, meaning between me and my husband and my daughter, when I took the decision, nobody knew about it. It was a surprise for everyone when they found out that, okay, Ruhina is the first one to move out. In fact, not only on a personal level, I would suggest on a professional level also. I counsel myself. I try to condition my mind as well, and that is why I communicate to people around me that please try to believe in this mantra that nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. Practically speaking, as I told you, from Dubai itself, I had started working on finding out the rentals. I would suggest to my friends out there that anybody who has this opportunity and who would want to take a step to move on their own, maybe with their little children or maybe on their own. Um, they can do their homework, start working on getting the right information from the right platforms. Okay, in fact, I had booked my viewings already. I had already booked my viewings. um, Secondly, of course, the paperwork should be on track. The first thing first, get your health card issued immediately. The first thing, get your learner's license. This is something very important because it's a photo ID. These kind of things facilitate your morale. They give you the boost and confidence. When I got my health card, which was nothing, I just had to visit the registry, and that's it. I mean, there was nothing, no rocket science. I got my health card 1 week later. I was confident, oh, at least I am, secure, that God forbid if I fell sick, I will be able to visit to the doctor. Then when I passed my, knowledge test for that learner license, learner's class 7, again, it was a kind of a boost for me. Oh, wow, at least I have the learner's license photo ID with me. I still don't step out of my apartment unnecessarily after sunset. I mean, that is something that I take a call for myself and for my daughter. I mean, you see, Siddiqa, point is that um, you have to be very cautious in taking each step. Ignores few things, you might find it difficult, but just be confident of what you are here for. You should know your way. You should, again, as I told you, your documentation, these things should be, you should be confident about it. You have your ID card with you. You have your
Is there any so when you're doing anything, I mean, moving to a new country is one thing, but when you're doing anything, you have expectations, and then there's the reality. So is there anything that you expected and then the reality was not as such?
Yeah. See, the first thing, the obvious thing for me is my professional career. Okay. I believed that, okay, whatever my profile is back home, it will be, I should say, it probably will add value, and probably I would get an opportunity to further step up. But, well, obviously, as an individual, as a professional, my expectations are that I would get into the corporate, job as per my profile. I mean, this is something that everybody would want to, I mean, if I have spent so many years in my professional journey, I have invested my time, my effort, I have gained experience. So definitely I would expect that, okay, something, if not the same, at least close to what my profile is, I should be able to, at least get an opportunity. So, as far as the culture shock is concerned, obviously certain beliefs, certain perspectives about certain things. Um, of course, I mean, it's again the matter of adapting yourself. When I visited my daughter's university, so we were looking around, and they were taking us around on different buildings and all, and then there was one washroom, and there was a sign outside, like the all gender inclusive washroom. So I mean, I'm just telling you, I mean, we took it lightly, obviously, but if I talk about this cultural shock, yeah, this was it.
Moving to Canada, have you felt that you rediscovered or you discovered some skill of yours that maybe you didn't know you had before?
Oh yes, purchasing all the furniture, everything on my own. I'm going in the market, browsing around, finding out which furniture would be the best one for us. With time, things get settled in. You get used,
Absolutely.
and then you will find your way as well. I mean,
So to wrap it up, if you were to go back to Dubai today and you were going to meet somebody and you were going to tell them one thing you love the most about Canada, what would you say?
oh, the first thing that I would tell everybody that, okay, if you want to enjoy the seasons, although I know winters have yet to come, and I have not yet experienced winter, especially in Calgary. I mean, when I came here in April, the trees were almost like I could only see the branches, the
Mhm.
empty branches, no leaves, nothing, just thin branches and all that. But then, as we entered summers, the beautiful transition of those colorful leaves coming, the flowers and the gardens, because close to my that from April we entered summers, and it was a beautiful transition of seeing the beauty, the greenery, and now. Of course, we are almost in, we'll be entering autumn. And in fact, when I move around and go here and there, I see the trees are turning. Already they are yellows and oranges and, auburn color. Beautiful. So, yes, the beauty around the nature, I would say, is beautiful. So people had welcomed me so well. As I told you, I used to, I was introduced to new people, new circle of people, socializing here and there. I've started, by the way, I'm volunteering as well for in two places, Calgary Public Library as a career coach and as a recruitment representative in Shelter Movers, which is an NGO for survivors, right? Female survivors particularly. They help them move their stuff from here and there. Anyways, so I find the acceptability is very good. Everybody is on their own. So I don't see anybody poking their nose here and there. So I'm hoping, Siddiqa, that as in due course of time, hopefully, inshallah, as we continue to continue to live here, we have better and better experiences.